Hey guys, I'm Nate Anime and welcome back to my channel. Today we're checking out the Karin Futo GTF with an Itasha livery. Now, in the last video, you know that we actually did the Karin Futo GTF, but unfortunately, due to the brand new reputation system that Rockstar has added with this brand new tuners DLC, you have to level up to that certain level to be able to get that wrap or livery. But unfortunately, I'm not a high enough level to get the wrap onto my car, so unfortunately I had to do a different wrap. But in today's video, I'm actually on PC. As you can notice, the much clearer version of Grand Theft Auto right here, no lag or anything like that, and I completely rebuilt the car from the last video on PC. Everything is just about the same, at least on the outside. I didn't really bother that much to do the same amount of customizations on the inside, but the outside is pretty much the same. Slightly different though is I can't get the wording on the wheels due to limitations because this is on story mode and not online. Also, another thing, again, I don't know why I keep on missing this, but you can actually get a tow hook on this particular car. You can get a normal tow hook and a heart tow hook. As you can see, I did a heart tow hook right there, as well as a little heart exhaust too. I figure it makes more sense to go on this type of vehicle, especially if it's going to be Itasha wrapped. But yeah, just about everything on this car is the same, and as you can see on the left right here is the normal Karin Futo with an Itasha livery. Now there are a slight bit of differences to these cars. I'm not even talking about the pop-up headlights, no, I'm talking about the Itasha livery itself. As you can see right here on the top of the hood, if I can get a little bit higher, the design is completely different. Both of these are actually really good and really designed very well. When it comes to performance of these two cars, obviously the brand new Futo is going to have much better performance than the current Karin Futo. And also something interesting I have to point out too, which it's more of a Rockstar problem, not a Itasha or a car problem, but more like a Rockstar problem. If you don't know, you can actually put the low grip tires and stance the car down and it'll be able to drift easier, but this feature is only available for the new car as well. Apparently, via some more menus on story mode, you can actually do the same exact thing to this Karin Futo. In fact, you can do the same exact thing to almost every single car in the game. Why Rockstar has not allowed us to do this, I don't know why. But let's go over here to the normal Karin Futo for a second. So I kind of gave it the same exact customization, gave it the same exact wheels, that's one thing, but kind of gave it the same exact customizations as the brand new Futo over there. There are some differences though. The most obvious thing right here is the hatchback. Obviously the new one has a hatchback because it's more based off of the Sprinter Cholino AE86, while this one is more based off of the 11 or the Toyota 11 AE86 or AE85. Yeah, that's a big difference there. And of course this one is a slight bit slower than the new one as well, and doesn't have as much customizations as the new one. The old one, while it has some decent customizations, it doesn't have the wide crazy range of customizations that this car has. But especially the yellow fog lamps right there, or even just the fog lamps in general. But yeah, both of these cars are pretty sick. Like I said, I customized them somewhat similar, somewhat the same. So yeah, let's take both of them out for a drive. All right, so we're gonna take out the normal Karin Futo first. As you can see right here, the engine. Sounds pretty good. There's nothing really wrong with this car. It sounds exceptionally good. Let's take it out. Now, as I did say before, you can actually put the low grip tires on as well as completely slam this car. And with the low grip tires on this car drifts exceptionally well. I mean, just look at it though. Ooh, can I do a 360? And not as fast as I can do it with the newer cars. And yes, this car is fully upgraded with all the performance parts on it. But yeah, so I guess really the comparison between these two cars is most likely going to be the price. Now, you can get this car for around $9,000. You won't get as much customization. You can somewhat drift it. Unfortunately, I don't know if or when Rockstar will decide to add these features that are currently for the new vehicles to all the vehicles, because only then will you be able to actually slide the car the way I'm doing it right now. If Rockstar decides not to add the low grip tires to all the vehicles, or at least allow the cars that have low grip tires, again, I really do like the old Karin Futo. I like the new one too, but this one though, I mean, it's a classic. I mean, it's been in the game since GTA 4, even though in GTA 4 it wasn't really able to drift. Still though, it's still a good car. And when it comes to these two cars, you're not really looking at speed or the performance of this car. You're really trying to, you know, just have some fun, drifting around corners and whatnot. Unfortunately, now, I really want to do this inside of the car meet garage. Unfortunately, I cannot find the location of the car meet garage, unfortunately, since we are in story mode. So yeah, I mean, this car though, I mean, it's pretty decent, and only for $9,000 compared to like $1 million. But yeah, you're getting it at a really good price though for $9,000. Again, if Rockstar adds the low grip tire option, then this car will be absolutely perfect. But yeah, so that's the normal Karin Futo right there with the Itasha livery. Let's go over to the Karin Futo GTF with an Itasha livery. Now, with this car, obviously we kind of already seen this car already. You're getting a car with lots more customization. There's a lot of more like customizable parts and options that come with this car that you will not get on the normal Karin Futo. Obviously, the pop-up headlights, you can get that. You can get the fog lights. You can also make those yellow as well. And on top of that, without having to mod or glitch this into your game, you can get the low grip tires on this car. Then, unlike the normal Karin Futo at the current moment in time when we're recording this video. So yeah, you get lots more options. You get more detail, especially inside the interior as well. On top of that, I didn't even test this out or even show you guys the sound of this engine. Just take a listen to this engine. It's much different sounding. Now, it does sound somewhat similar, but it is a slight bit different. Now, the only problem I'm having here, and this is not just with this car, but with a lot of other cars too in the game, is the fact that you have to unlock the wraps of some of these cars through the rank system, which I have to say is not very easy. I've been grinding the races as well as doing all the daily objectives that need to be done that will also give you reputation points within the tuner reputation system, and it's really hard to do. I mean, I'm very close to 100, but I still have a long road ahead of me to get to at least 150 in the reputation system of this DLC. And it really is kind of a shame, because there are a lot of good liveries and a lot of good car options that are available for some of these cars, and you can't get them unless you are that reputation. Yeah, that's really the only problem I truly have with this new DLC. Besides that, this DLC is probably one of the best DLCs I've seen since the Heist update. And I'll even go and say even the Lowrider update, because the Lowrider update was really kind of cool. It got people to chill out for a second. Everybody was just driving around lowriders and stuff like that. But this DLC though is by far one of my most favorite DLCs so far. So yeah, it is really cool to have this. And also, we have lots and lots more Itasha. In fact, I did find out, so it would help me out just a little bit better, but so far there are 4 Itasha vehicles that were released in this DLC when the DLC first came out. So what does that mean? The first 10 vehicles that were released with this DLC had 4 Itasha vehicles in them, or at least 4 vehicles that had the ability to have Itasha liveries added to them. And so far I've done the Unas Ramas, the Unas ZR350, and the RT3000. And the last car, which would be number 4, would be the Karin Futo GTF. So there are 4 vehicles that were released with the Itasha liveries, and those are the 4. Now, I'm being told that there are actually 5 vehicles in this whole entire DLC, and one of those vehicles is being drip fed. Currently, at the moment of this time, this car is not available to play in online, but it is available for me to mod into the game. I want to do a video on the next vehicle, as well as do an update for all the Itashas that have come out and add them with the current list that we already have. But the thing about that is, I kind of want all of the vehicles to be released properly online so I can get all the information, because right now I can actually pull out that vehicle and actually show you the Itasha wrap, which I might end up doing anyways, because I kind of don't feel like waiting for the drip fed vehicles. But the thing about it is, even if I do release this vehicle now, or do a video on that vehicle now, I will not have any information. In other words, I won't have any of the pricing. I won't be able to know if this vehicle will have an Itasha wrap that would be locked behind this tuner's reputation system. I don't know. I personally do not know at this time. So even if I do show you the vehicle, which I have seen the vehicle and it's very cool, I don't have any information. So in a way, even if I do a video now, the all Itasha's video, or the new all Itasha's video, is not getting made until that vehicle gets drip fed, so I can have the information for that car, so I can go ahead and make that video. Now, there are some things out there that I do know about the car. Its pricing, I do know its pricing. I don't know if that's 100% legit. I found this out for all these Grand Theft Auto YouTubers who do that type of stuff, you know, go inside and leak the game and stuff like that. They actually gave a price for this vehicle as well as other vehicles as well. So I don't know if those are the real price. Again, I just want to see, you know, all the information first before I start doing vehicles that are not released. And on top of that, I don't want to make another all Itasha's video until that vehicle does release. So yeah, it is a bit unfortunate, but yeah, I think I will do a video on it, and I'll see if I can try to find some stuff here, you know, that'll, you know, give me the price and everything like that, since I do kind of know the price of that vehicle. But until then, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm pretty surprised. I mean, we should be very lucky here. We got 4 vehicles that have the ability to have Itasha liveries on them from the start, and they weren't all drip fed, and we only have 1 drip fed vehicle that has an Itasha wrap. So I mean, this is pretty good. I would consider this a win here. But yeah, of course, half of those liveries are all stuck behind the reputation system, which kind of sucks. But so yeah, this is the Karin Futo GTF with an Itasha livery, alongside with the normal Karin Futo with an Itasha livery. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, as well as subscribe if you want to see more Itasha content on my channel, which I will be doing more Itasha content on my channel, so just keep a lookout for that. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.